Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy M.K.S here, back to you again with another video. I was thinking last night I did part 2 of this video, and I perhaps should have left it till that's the problem with having a moustache. I get all milk in my beard. Sorry if that's really gross, but with the amount of tea I drink. Anyway, sorry. Last night I made part 2 of this list. I was talking about who I think should support Celtic and that sort of thing. But I was thinking maybe I should have waited till today because. Maybe I should have done the whole list today, but anyway, I was a bit impatient, so I wanted to get on with the list. But problem is I take on too much because I have so many ideas. But I think I was probably a bit tired when I did the list and all that, and I probably made some mistakes a little bit, and I found myself like stuttering. Didn't really plan as much as I'd like, but maybe, I don't know, maybe people out there enjoyed it, hopefully. So I'd love to know what you think, and hopefully it wasn't as bad or cringeworthy as I thought. I think at one point I wasn't sure if I counted correctly or whatever, but anyway, so I'm going to do my best and crack on with this list. And again, I woke up really tired this morning, so I didn't get up till like 11 o'clock, so I feel really, I was really drained, and then I had like a sneezing fit and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm going to try and crack on with this. Sorry if I'm laughing. Hope you'll enjoy it, as I say. And here goes. So number 21 again, just to recap some of the things I was saying about although I'm not Catholic, I think all Catholics should support Celtic because of the fact that Rangers as a club historically have hated Catholics, and probably even many of the fans today hate Catholics. So even though I'm not Catholic, I think that Catholics should support Celtic. So I think that should be a lot of supporters around the world who would, if that happened, would support Celtic. So I think, in my opinion, every person who's Catholic should support Celtic. Also, every person who's got Irish blood, I think, should also support Celtic because the Irish connections, as well as immigrants, because of the the sort of. I know I've talked about this before. I can't remember if it was in the same list, in this same list I'm talking about now, but maybe a few days ago. But I was saying about how Rangers sing things like "A famine's over, why don't you go back to," like as in why don't you go back to Ireland? So they're very anti-immigrant. They're like Britain, love it or leave it, and they say rule Britannia. And I think that a lot of Rangers fans probably hate immigrants and things like that. So I think that migrants or minorities, and I've said before, like people of colour, I think should support Celtic in my opinion as well. Again, I'm sure, as I've said before, like I'm sure there are many Rangers fans who are decent, and again, not all Celtic fans are Rangers either. Like sometimes I've posted things on Facebook or shared videos, and I've had quite rude or snide remarks, I must admit, from fellow Celtic fans, which is a bit more harsh when it comes from fellow fans. Like if Rangers fans say something bad, I can like, it makes me feel vindicated, if you know what I mean. Like I feel like I made the right decision, and that to me shows me that perhaps Rangers are as unethical as I think. But whereas when it comes from Celtic fans, I think because I wasn't really born into a Celtic family like some people, like most Celtic fans perhaps, or a lot of Celtic fans, I like sort of became a Celtic fan because of the anti-imperial message and also the migration thing and the work they do for charity and things like that. But yeah, so I'd rather get rude remarks from Rangers fans and positive remarks from Celtic fans personally. But anyway, I hope that made sense. But yeah, so I think Irish people should, or people of Irish blood and immigrants and people like that, as well as like non-Anglo-Saxon Protestants generally as well. Number 22, again, I'd love to see like the fan base grow around the world, and I know like a lot of the I'd love to have as many fans, as I said before, like from Africa and Asia and those places I talked about, and that would be billions of fans around the world, which would make Celtic, I'm sure, the most popular football club in the world. So that would be really cool, and hopefully that would increase the brand value even more and like help Celtic to have much more financial clout. And because Scotland is quite a small country, and the league in Scotland is much smaller than the English Premier League, the EPL. So I think having more money would be even more give Celtic an even greater benefit in the SPL or in Scottish domestic trophies, and maybe even help us, as I'll say, as a fan, to compete in Europe. So I think it'd be great to see like just having as many fans as possible from India or China, even probably ones that aren't into football, to get into football would be excellent. Again, that could be like billions of fans. Just have pretty much everyone in India and China as being fans would be amazing. Like, and also everyone from across Asia and Africa. I think that'd be cool. Number 23, excuse me, charities, NGOs, and philanthropists, and that sort of thing, because of Celtic's charity work, which they do in Africa and sometimes Asia and places like that. I think is really cool, and also like hopefully Celtic will work with other charities, which I think they already do, but it'd be great to see them connect with as many charities as possible. And I'd love to see Celtic do more work overseas as well, like in places like India and China and across Asia and Africa, again, like they did before, and like maybe even return the favour by giving free kits out. I know I said like I hope for Celtic to get those fans so it can increase the brand value and help the club financially, and I'll say as a fan again, and buy better players and that sort of thing. So as well as it being a psychological advantage, it can also be like a financial advantage. And so much of football now is about finances. But I think also like it'd be great if it's a mutually beneficial thing. Like also if Celtic gave those tops football kits and things like that out, then maybe as well as giving the club a better reputation, hopefully people will return the favour. And also, I mean, a lot of the people I'm talking about are really poor, like in India and places like that. There's probably more poverty than in India than Africa. Like, I think a lot of people don't know that, but the Dalits and communities like that in India, which are really poor, by giving tops and football kits generally to groups like that, excuse me, I think that a lot of those won't be able to afford to buy kits, but maybe other people will see them wear those kits, and it will encourage more people to buy the kits as well. So hopefully what comes around goes around, so if you know what I mean. So like more we as a club help other people, hopefully it'll come back to us as well. Number 24, again, I'd love to see anti-imperialists and countries that are colonized by the UK, such as, again, China and India, and basically about a quarter of the world, or even a fifth of the world, I think it was at one point. I think it'd be great because, like, as I say, Rangers is a pro-union club who says Rule Britannia and things like that, so that's like, I suppose it's a cheeky idea from me, but it'd be great to see, because of that, like, people who are colonized or subjugated by the British, if you like, supporting Celtic. I think would be pretty awesome. Like, to like when I say rule Britannia, it's like they still want Britain to rule those places. So I think it'd be great if they support Celtic, in my opinion. Number 25, also like republics as well, because, or people from republics, or people who support republics, republic supporters basically, because excuse me, because Rangers again are like pro royalist as well. They support the union and the military and royalists. So as I said before, like I love pacifists, conscientious objectors, people who support republics, and people like that to support Celtic. Again, I don't always agree with a lot of things in the club. Like I think there's a lot of left-wing views which I might not agree with, like even so, like socialist or communist views, which I might not agree with, but still, I still prefer them to like imperialistic views, if you know what I mean. I think at least a little bit more. Number 26, again, anti-imperialists around the world. I'd love them to support Celtic, and like it could be known as like an anti-imperialist club. And yeah, so especially countries that were colonized, as I say, but also just anti-imperialists around the world, like even from England or around Scotland or Wales, or even possibly even parts of Northern Ireland and Ireland itself, certainly, well, definitely Ireland. And as I said before, like India and the rest of India, China, and the rest of Asia, and also Africa, and maybe like Celtic could help those countries unite more, and also tour those countries that where we have a stronger fan base, like wherever there are Celtic sports clubs, C.S.Cs for short, or giving them an acronym. We could go and tour those countries perhaps, and like return the favour, like by supporting those countries' tourism, or helping them to unite together, and just generally supporting them back, and hopefully it'll be a mutually beneficial thing. I know I've said before, like I'd love Celtic to be like tax exempt, because then we wouldn't have to pay for like the royalty, royal family, or military royal family, or imperialistic things, wars and weapons trade, or things like that. 27, again, I think it'd be great if those countries that were supported by Celtic would return the favour, like the countries that Celtic did charity for would support Celtic, and I'm sure they do, mostly like a place like Kenya, where we had, again, as a fan, had like a Kenyan player play for us in the past, Victor Wanyama, and sport like Celtic and things like that. And as I said before, like I love my friend's school, rare gem to become the Kenyan Celts and things like that. Number 28, again, hopefully people will see the good work Celtic do and the fan base will grow and continue to grow. Number 29, I hope for people with things in common with me, like people with olive skinned, mixed race, or learn disabled people, or all three of those groups. And other groups like that, which I've talked about before, like Eurasian countries and transcontinental and Mid-Eastern and Mediterranean, which are olive skinned and all that, will support Celtic, as I mentioned before, especially Italians. And number 30, again, as many fans around the world as possible. As ever, please let me know what you think. And sorry if this video is a little bit long. And I am out. Peace and love.